Action figures are great!
Welcome to the newest edition of TNInews with your host, JC. Hey all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here, and welcome to a Friday edition of TNInews. Now we've got a lot of news to cover today, but before we get into it, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and also hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. Now let's start off with some news on the Marvel front, and yesterday going up for pre-order was that Target exclusive Marvel 85th Anniversary Warbird figure, which sold out in 4 minutes. Yep, it went up at 9 a.m. Eastern Time and was sold out by 9:04. Now, according to Dan Young, there will be hopefully more available, and these will be in store. So, you know, when it actually gets released, hopefully it won't be that difficult to get. But, you know, you never know. I definitely wouldn't resort to secondary market prices. I'm sure they're already up on eBay at double or triple the price, which actually yesterday was on sale for $20, even though the MSRP on it is actually about $25. But again, it sold out really quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if Target puts some up, you know, sporadically between now and when it actually gets released, but, you know, it may sell out really quick when they do. But again, when it actually gets released, I don't think it will be super hard to get, at least according to what Dan Young seemed to be indicating. And then just today, we got another Marvel Legend reveal. So this one's going up for pre-order next week. It's based on Carnage from the second Venom movie, which came out like 3 years ago. But finally, we are getting Carnage to join your movie Venom figure. As I say, this is going to be going up for pre-order next week on the 15th, which is Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. This one is not a store exclusive, so hopefully it won't sell out in 4 minutes. And it will be available at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. All right, now let's get into some Star Wars news. So if you've been wanting to pre-order that Black Series Ki-Adi-Mundi, we had seen some official images pop up not too long ago, but this figure is now available for pre-order. You can get it at places like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. The cost of it is $24.99. And then in other Star Wars news, yesterday we got our first look at what appears to be this year's Star Wars Vintage Collection Haslab. So you may recall we were supposed to get the official announcement for the Haslab during May the 4th, but then things got delayed. So that's when it was, I believe, supposed to launch. But like I say, it got delayed. And then yesterday it appeared they were doing testing on the Haslab section of their website. So earlier in the day, just a non-descriptive page went up, and there was like the price of it was $1. You could actually back it, even though it didn't tell you what you were backing. And I think by the time they pulled the page, there was like 300 backers. So I don't know. Maybe they were testers testing the page. I don't know, but definitely kind of weird. But then later in the day, images popped up for what appears to be a Cantina playset for Vintage Collection that has the Haslab logo on it. So thanks to the Star Wars toy collector who managed to grab, you know, a screen grab of this Haslab page that popped up briefly before it got pulled down. We don't have a lot of details, no idea when this is actually going to launch. I mean, I won't even say 100% that this is actually what the Haslab's going to be, but it seems pretty much like it's going to. Now, in the description, there was indications that there might be two versions, a basic version that was going to cost $400 and a deluxe version that was going to cost $500. And I don't know how that would really work with a Haslab where you need a certain minimum number of backers. You know, I don't know if it wouldn't matter which one you back, that would count towards the minimum number, or if it would be like almost like two separate Haslabs. You know, that really wasn't clear. And again, being this was probably some type of test page, it's possible that the pricing information was not accurate. So we'll kind of take that with a grain of salt. But again, I do think we're probably going to be seeing a Cantina playset for this year's Haslab. But when it's actually going to launch and we get the official details and everything, I really don't know. But of course, when more details do become available, when Hasbro officially announces this or whatever this year's Haslab is going to be for Star Wars, I'll be sure to let you guys know. All right, now let's get into some NECA news. So this morning was the final round of NECA Target Haulathon items that went up on the Target website at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Now, as I'm filming this, everything but one item is still currently available, including the 2 turtle items that went up today. So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon Samurai Usagi Jumbo figure that I talked about on Wednesday, that went up this morning. And again, as I'm filming this, is still available. We also got the Super Bebop Mighty Rocksteady 2-pack, which I believe was initially offered during last year's Haulathon, so essentially a reissue of that one. The one item that did sell out, or has sold out as I'm recording this, is the Ultimate Bear Blood Feral Predator from the Hulu Prey series. So, that translucent kind of predator covered in blood, which is definitely kind of unique and cool looking. Again, that one has sold out. And I do think that is a Target store exclusive. I won't swear to it, but I do think that probably is a Target store exclusive. I'm mainly thinking it is just because it's all red, and we know how Target likes red figures. It might eventually be available elsewhere, I'm not sure. But again, Target, this one had been showing up at stores for a while now, and you might still be able to find it in physical stores. But as far as online, it did not last too long. And then the final item that went up this morning was the Kid Robot 13-inch Sesame Street Cookie Monster plush figure. And last time I checked, that one was still available. And then also from NECA, we got 2 new Krampus figures that went up for pre-order today. Now, these are available at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. So these are not Target store exclusives. So first of all, we've got the Der Clown 7-inch deluxe figure, which is going to cost you about $70. And then the second figure from that movie that went up was Krampus himself, a deluxe figure, which stands about 10 inches tall. And this one's going to cost you $100, so it definitely has a hefty price tag to it. And as I say, both figures are still currently available at our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. For you Ghostbuster fans, going up for pre-order today was the Plasma Series Ecto-1 based on the 1984 movie. So this is something they had shown off at WonderCon. So the cost of this one is $60. Now, as I'm recording this, you can get it either from Hasbro Pulse, and Entertainment Earth has it up available for pre-order as well. So this is really kind of, I think they're putting this out there for those O-ring, 3 3/4 inch O-ring Ghostbuster figures that they showed off again during WonderCon. Those are supposed to be going up on Ghostbuster Day, which is June 8th. So, but basically, you could use this vehicle. It's kind of a reissue vehicle, but you could use it with those new O-ring Ghostbuster figures if you plan on picking those up. And as I say, those figures are supposed to go up in early June. Tamashii Nations has a pretty cool Chogokin figure that has gone up for pre-order. This is the Rubik's Cube Robo figure. So your Rubik's Cube can now transform into a robot. So this one is available for pre-order. You can get it places like our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. It stands a little over 5 inches tall, about 5.7 inches tall. And the cost of this one is $94.99. I told you about this one before, but now we have an in-hand look at that Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 Ultimate Red Outfit Chun-Li figure. So the Player 2 Red Chun-Li figure, which is starting to see release over in Hong Kong. And again, as I mentioned before, rumors indicate that this will be released as a Target store exclusive at some point here in the United States. That's not been confirmed by Jada Toys, but that is the going rumor. So, but it is currently, this figure is now hitting in Hong Kong. So if you know somebody in Hong Kong, or you happen to be in Hong Kong, you might be able to find this one now. For you GIJoe fans, Hiya Toys has another one of their 4-inch figures that will be going up for pre-order. These GIJoe figures from Hiya Toys are only available outside the United States, so you can go check them out at someplace like Robot Kingdom. But the newest figure joining the line is going to be Croc Master and Fiona, which looks very much like the classified version that Hasbro put out. So almost identical, just kind of shrunk down. The cost of this one is going to be $34.99. For you Gatchaman fans, the second figure in their Gatchaman 112 line from Storm Collectibles has finally gone up for pre-order. So this is June the Swan. The first figure was Ken the Eagle, which came out a little over a year ago, I want to say. I've got that figure. It's a pretty solid figure. I'll probably be dead by the time they finish this entire team, assuming they ever do finish it. But I definitely plan on picking this one up myself. Again, it is available for pre-order now. It's going to cost you about $90. It is supposed to be out at the beginning of next year, so we'll see if that actually happens. But June the Swan is finally available for pre-order. They had shown this off, I want to say, over a year ago. But again, it has finally gone up for pre-order. And then for you Toxic Crusader fans, we have a new figure coming from Trick or Treat Studios. This is a 5-inch figure, which you can pre-order now at our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store. The cost of it is $20. It is based on the character Dr. Killemoff. I think that's how you say it. Now, the figure is going to include a proton energizer, a secret glow-in-the-dark weapon, and slime. And as I say, this figure is available for pre-order now. Okay, now let's finish off with some McFarlane toy news. So real quick, just an update to a story I talked about on Wednesday. That Amazon exclusive 66 Batmobile that has been repainted, kind of Jokerized as a Joker-mobile. That had sold out when it initially went up on the first day, but then the next day it came back into stock. And as I'm filming this, it is still available on the Amazon website. Again, this is being sold as an Amazon exclusive. It does come with the Joker figure, and the cost of this one is $49.99. And then going up for pre-order yesterday, if you caught my live stream midday yesterday, we were talking about this. It is an Amazon exclusive DC Superpower set featuring Batman, Batwing, and the Batwhirly, all repainted to, kind of have that Batman 89 look to it. So it doesn't officially list it as a Batman 89 product, but that's definitely the look they're going for with these. And these, again, are essentially just repaints. So the figure is about 4.5 inches tall, and the vehicle scaled to that. So again, this is being sold as an Amazon exclusive. It went up yesterday. As I'm filming this, it is still available, and the cost of this one is $50. And it is supposed to be released on June 26th of this year. And then going up for pre-order today, as I previously had mentioned, is that DC Multiverse Knightfall Bane versus Batman 2-pack, along with the Rebirth Robin figures. Now, as I'm filming this, and as I had indicated, I suspected these were not going to last very long, and they didn't. The Bane set is sold out pretty much everywhere. You might check GameStop. It might still be available there. And I believe last time I checked, the Bane 2-pack was still available on the McFarlane store website. But like Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, that 2-pack is currently sold out. And then the Robin figure is also sold out pretty much everywhere. GameStop might be the only place you might be able to get that one at this point as I'm filming this. Now, these might come back in stock at a later time at places like Amazon and stuff. I don't know. But just as I'm filming this right now, both of these have sold out pretty rapidly, and it doesn't surprise me in any way that these have sold out pretty quickly. So we've been seeing a lot of the McFarlane stuff sell out quickly, and definitely with like the Knightfall Bane, Batman, even though that does have a somewhat hefty price tag. It's $70. I mean, I know the Bane is a bigger mega type figure, but it's got a price of $70. The Robin figure is just a normal price of about $22. But again, both, and I originally wasn't going to get that Robin figure, but I think it looks really good. It's got the soft goods cape, so I actually ended up getting one myself this morning when it went up for pre-order. But as I say, that one is, maybe GameStop still has it, but it's sold out. Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon, Entertainment Earth, the McFarlane store as well. In fact, the McFarlane store is the first place, maybe Big Bad Toy Store, and then the McFarlane store. But again, that one is sold out. Even more so than the Bane 2-pack. The Bane 2-pack, as I said, is still available last time I checked on the McFarlane store, and I think GameStop still has both of them. Okay, so that's it for today. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comment section below. Again, like this video if you're so inclined. It does help with the algorithm. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great weekend. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching today's video. Now, if you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button. Also, hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. For all the latest action figure news, be sure to head over to ToyNewsEye.com, MarvelousNews.com, JediInsider.com, and TFormers.com. And remember, action figures are great!